classic wedding cake or favor the more cutting-edge cupcake tower? Hope Looney from J Cakes in North Branford says it's both the taste and design that make a memorable cake experience. Hope, great to have you back. Thanks for being here today.
Thanks, Desiree.
And
Happy to be here.
it really is about the experience. That's so important for brides, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. The whole process is something that all my couples say has been the easiest part of planning their wedding and the most fun.
And it should be. And how do you, as a decorator, capture the bride inside of your wedding cakes? I mean, how do you go about doing that?
Well, I always try to see what their taste is, what their style is, what their flowers are going to be, what's the whole theme of the wedding.
Okay.
You try to incorporate in the cake with matching colors, matching sometimes, if it's a beach-themed cake, you know, you want to integrate seashells or try to make it fit the theme of the wedding.
And you know what we're seeing nowadays are cupcakes becoming really popular. A lot of brides are foregoing and just saying, I don't want to deal with the hassles of an entire beautiful wedding cake. I want something a little funky, a little different.
Definitely.
A cupcake. And we have a picture of the cupcake tower, or is this a cupcake tier you call it?
This is a cupcake tower, you said it right.
Okay.
I love cupcakes basically because they're practical. There's no cake cutting at your event, so that helps with serving. And you can have different flavors. Some people like vanilla and some people like chocolate can go up and pick their flavor.
That is really beautiful. So tell me how you did this. You've got over 100 cupcakes at least in this shot here.
Yes.
Right? And so do you just kind of lay it down and just put the cupcakes around it and you just completely just build a tier all the way up?
Yep.
A little tower, rather.
It's a plastic tower that we decorate with ribbon, and then we set them all up on the tower, and then we have a 6-inch cake on top. So if you still want your traditional anniversary tier to save for your 1-year anniversary, then you still have a cake to take back.
And I have to say, you know, last year we interviewed Martha Stewart, and for everybody out there who's saying, I don't know about the whole cupcake thing, cupcakes have become so popular that she's written an entire book dedicated to just cupcakes themselves because they're that interesting. And there's so many different types, I should say, and styles to do.
They're the way to go.
So let me now move you over to wedding cakes. Let's talk about what you brought, because if you still want the traditional wedding cake, you've got some beautiful stuff here today. So walk us through what you brought.
Sure. This is a 3-tier cake. It's a vanilla cake with chocolate ganache in the filling. And then on the outside, we sort of combined a henna scrollwork design with pink and brown ribbon, and then we accented it with fresh flowers on the top.
And we're thinking about cakes. You say it comes down to 3 important key ingredients to keep in mind. What are they?
Well, it's cake, it's the filling, and it's the frosting. The 3 components of putting the cake together.
Okay.
First of all, you want a baked fresh cake. That is number 1.
All right.
Our cakes are nice and moist, and we bake them right on the premises, never frozen.
Okay.
Second thing is your filling. Some people come to me and say, oh, I don't like fillings, until they've had my fillings.
Oh, I like that.
Fillings are real important because they add your gourmet dimension to the cake.
Okay.
So some of our fillings that are most popular are the chocolate mousse and our white chocolate mousse with mixed berries, and we make those all from scratch.
Wow. Okay. But you also mentioned, too, with your frosting, you don't just make an ordinary frosting. You're not using confectioner's sugar, and why don't you use that?
Well, confectioner's sugar can sometimes be too sweet, and some people don't like an overly sweet frosting. So we really lighten it up with a sugar syrup and an egg white base.
Okay, don't give away all your ingredients now. You don't want everybody trying to do your thing there. So now tell us what we're looking at, which I like this. This is what you were talking about earlier, a beach-style wedding. If you're doing a beach theme, this is perfect.
Yeah, I really like this. It's a real popular design. We used wooden beach chairs, and we made shells out of white chocolate, and then we garnished it with some brown sugar.
Okay, I'm glad it's not sand. Okay, good. That's nice to know.
No, it's edible.
All right, and then if you want something a little bit more classic, kind of clean and crisp, this is absolutely stunning. What do you have here?
Well, this is 4 tiers, and what we did is we did some scroll work with edible sugar pearls.
Okay.
We have a monogram cake topper on top, and then we embellished it with a satin bow and a brooch.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And this is nice if you have a family heirloom that you want to incorporate into the cake. Brooches have been really popular this season.
And you're going to be at the Wedding Styles of Connecticut's Bridal Showcase this coming Sunday at the Oakdale Theater. So when folks come out there, brides and grooms come out there, what can you expect on your table? What are you going to be displaying besides just the cakes?
We're going to have the cakes. We're going to have lots of samples of different flavor cakes.
Okay.
We're going to have all of our photos, and then we'll have representatives there where people can actually talk to us and start planning the details of their cake.
Can that be kind of stressful? All right, you're going to actually put me to work. You're going to challenge me a little bit. You're going to walk me through how much actually goes into the decorating process, right?
Oh, that's probably 75% of the work.
All right, let's do it. I want to have my little go at it.
Well, what we did here is we have an edible image, and I don't know if
Can we get a little shot of that? That's our Baghdaddy. Hey, Baghdaddy. Okay.
And what we did is we have a machine that prints on edible paper with edible ink. So this is all edible. It's a sugar paper.
Okay.
And what we can do is we can put it on the cake, and it'll blend in with the frosting.
Okay.
And then...
Do I just place it on there now?
Yep, you can put it on right in the center of the cake.
Okay, in the center of the cake.
Yep. And you want to press it down from the center and get all the bubbles out.
Okay, so in the center.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, man.
Oh, it's a little tear. That's okay.
Okay.
We can fix that.
All right. Perfect.
Good.
Okay.
And then you can neaten it up with putting a little border around the picture.
I'll let you show me how you do one.
This is just a simple scroll.
Okay.
Shell border. Like
okay, a little shell border.
Yep.
This is why they call you all the professionals, because this is no joke here. Okay. Here we are.
You got it.
How many hours do you spend, though, Hope, on a actual wedding cake? I'm just curious.
They can take anywhere from about 3 to 6 hours, depending on the complexity of the design.
Okay.
You're doing pretty good.
Well, I'm doing more flowers that look really pathetic, as if they've already wilted hours ago.
It's
but
beautiful.
It's okay. We're going to leave that there.
Oh, how beautiful.
Look at that. That's really nice. And again, this is all edible.
Definitely.
Oh, I like that.
Course.
And folks, if you want to try one of these cupcakes, I still feel like this is one of the ways to go. I love it. It tastes fantastic. We've got all of our camera guys and gals waiting to have a bite. In the meantime, this is never good to eat with your mouth full. Okay. Or did I say that right? Talk with your mouth full. Oh, my goodness. All right, listen. This Sunday, January 10th, you'll be at the Wedding Styles of Connecticut's Bridal Showcase at the Oakdale Theater in Wallingford. The event is set to start at 11 o'clock in the morning. It's going to go until 4. And if you want more information on J Cakes or Wedding Styles of Connecticut, come to our website, WTNH.com. Click on Connecticut Style, and we will get you there. Hope, thank you so very much.
It's a pleasure.
There's still hope for me in the decorating process. All right, we've got